What's up, cock fags? I'm the Snurderperds.
And I'm G Hewitt Inglewood.
Yeah, bottom right corner, we got a red rouge. we, we got the rouge rogue, rogue himself, Ginger the Hutt.
It's gonna be that one.
Yeah.
Okay. And
what's up?
What's the other one?
He's definitely a cock fag, that's for certain. The other guy, his name's Crash, which is what I'm hoping to see him do to the Rouge Rogue.
All right.
Crash his game. He's a blue perters.
Okay. And what's this map called?
Fuck. Why would I know that?
Why would anyone know that?
You're the guy who's supposed to know about maps.
I don't know fuck all about this map.
Yeah, you're supposed to know about. Oh,
Ooh,
what?
Look at Crash.
Yeah, look at this probe.
Oh, if he buries a pylon back there, that could be a lot of trouble. That could be for a quick game.
I'm pretty sure that this will be hilarious. Oh man, Rogue can't even see that shit. That's just not fair.
And he got there so fast. This is not a small map. I've never seen this map before, but it's not small.
It's probably a 2v2 map. It's just a really big 2v2.
Well, I mean, it's not symmetrical top to bottom, so I'm not sure. But he must have sent that out like immediately. That wasn't a 9 scout. That was like a 1 scout.
Yeah.
And it apparently paid off because here we have a probe buried in the back of Rogue's base. So.
We got a forge out here for Crash.
Oh, he's cannon rushing. He's gonna cannon him.
Oh,
wow.
This is not gonna work out well for fucking Rogue
because he has no idea this is coming.
Oh man.
He's gonna put down a pylon at the front, and that's gonna be the distraction. He'll maybe put down a cannon there, just to be like, hey, I might be cannoning the bottom of your ramp. And then it's just gonna be like, surprise, fucking cannons up your ass too.
Yeah, but I mean, Rogue definitely saw that there was a rush there. Because he sees the forge. Now,
yeah. Cannon number 1 down, cannon number 2 down, and he's going to come out with his 1 Marine and 1 SCV and try and get some cancels on these, and he might get a cancel on 1. Oh, he's actually going for the pylon. He's going to try and depower it after this one. And I think he'll... Oh, now that the 2nd Marine has joined the flurry, yeah, he's going to depower these, and that's going to kind of throw a wrench in the works for Crash. I just realized what was happening a little bit too late. And cannons pop up. Oh, and they go right back down before they can finish the kill on that Marine. So that's terrible. The 1 probe is down, and right now Rogue has to be congratulating himself saying, ha ha!
Oh, except more. Except more happened.
Except that. Okay, so the one, pylon number 2 did finish, but more importantly than that, the probe is gone, so he knows that nothing more is being added on for the time being. Or so he thinks. That refinery is coming down. Let's check the vision of Rogue real quick.
Oh, no, he can't see it.
No, he can't, but if he chucks down a cannon to the right, it could be in range. But no, it looks like he's actually... Ooh, yes, he is going down there.
He still can't see it.
Still can't see it. Wow.
Oh.
That is either perfectly spaced out or a little bit lucky on Crash's behalf there. So he's got like the double flanking pylon rush, and I don't. Yeah, he's gonna have to try really hard to fuck that up because I think with 600 minerals in the bank, he can throw down cannons all day. Oh, I just feel like I need to watch. Now the cat's out of the bag. Okay, so that barrack definitely sees it. SCV comes off the line to go and double check, and it takes shots. Cannons are now complete. 1 Marine runs in there and dies immediately. Barracks number 2 is in range of these cannons, and he is just in deep shit.
Holy fuck. There's no way. I mean...
It's at 6 cannons. 6 cannons down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannons down. That's another pylon.
Oh man, he has him isolated. There's nothing he can do. He's just fucking stuck here.
Yeah. He could lift off, but where would it go?
Oh my god, I mean, talk about a fucking disaster.
That's a really strong cannon. tank pops out, and that's going to get a cancel on 1 or 2 of these.
No, it's not even going to be a cancel. He's just going to let him get destroyed. No. You know, it's not that he's not paying attention. It's he's a noob ass bitch who's cannon rushing.
Well, yeah, I mean it's fucking it's a pretty good cannon rush as far as cannon rush. That's 300 minerals down the toilet from that tank, so he can be proud of himself for doing his part, I guess. Siege Tech. Oh, Siege Tech just finished.
Oh,
So
this is
now
not
the tank
going to look
siege
good
up.
for Crash's cannon rush. We're going to see some shit fucked up.
Yeah, he can target down those pylons now and depower everything with the out-range. I'd really like to see Rogue pull SCVs off the line, though. Get them out of range. You can't afford losses right now. And look how much money is being spent on all these cannons in the back. Tank number 2 is about to come out of this factory. And that's going to be sieged up and going to friend there.
Oh, no, it's orbital commands on fire. He's going to try to lay it down and repair it, but he gets out of range and lays it down.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to land to repair, so he does get the repair on that one for sure. And the tanks are now kind of free to move in here and let me just do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 times 150. 1350? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so just about 2,000 minerals tied up in this cannon just in the back, not even counting the offense. And so if this is cleaned up by 2 tanks, that's going to be a huge economic advantage for Rogue here. Because back at home, what's the Protoss been doing?
He expanded to his second base. He's building a gateway.
Just now starting his tech tree.
Yes, and now here, what's shitty about this though? I don't like that Rogue is sitting here with his fucking tanks, and he's not shooting down these pylons. He's just destroying the cannons. So, if there was a warp gate back at that other base, he would be fucked still.
Yeah, you're right. But I think he could be reasonably confident that there wasn't even a gateway or any warp gate or any upgrades or nothing. I think there was so much money being spent back here that he could be confident that his opponent was doing nothing but shutting down cannons. Trying to just cheese dick his way to a win. And it's a little bit risky because, yeah, you're right. If there was a warp gate and it's conceivable that there could have been one, it could have been disastrous. But we kind of rolled the dice on that and came up in his favor. So. Lazy mode tanks are going to get a win here, for sure. Hopefully that splash damage on those pylons by the mineral doesn't actually cause any damage to his own SCVs. That'd be nice. Either way, 24 to 27 supply looking really even. The money is basically low for both players, so they're both doing what they're supposed to be doing for the most part. Tank at the high ground at the ramp is clearing up the cannons at the bottom. So Rogue, the Terran, will be able to take his second base in the short future if he chooses to do so. But now he has to contend with being 1 base behind his opponent.
Yeah, and that was definitely there's definitely more cheese than dick going on.
So he's got a small wiener but a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
And it looks like, is he going to go out and take a third? His probe is going way up north, and I'm going to follow him for the moment. He might be taking a ninja third here just to be like super greedy now that his cheese has failed. And I would actually like that.
He actually has a guy up in the top left and in the top right.
Oh, you're right.
He's just hanging out, it looks like.
Yeah, so he may not be trying to add another base. He might just be keeping eyes on that to make sure that Rogue is not taking sneaky second bases.
But you know, it would be wise for him to expand while he could, because if you can choke out a Terran, it's like choking out a Zerg.
Sure.
You know,
yeah.
it's definitely not the same effectiveness, but it's you know, if you're choking your opponent out, you're still choking him out, and I would hope anyone would be doing that at this point in the game.
The one thing that he can take away, Crash can take away from this failed cannon rush, is he didn't accomplish what he was trying to do, but he did have eyeballs inside his opponent's base the entire game. So he knows how many workers there are. He knows relatively where the what the economic situation is for Rogue. He knows what units he was making. So he knows what the challenge is. And having these pylons at the bottom of it, he knows there's nothing going on for a second base. And so he should feel safe taking a third. Because especially in the lower leagues, in Silver League.
Oh, he's already bringing in Void Rays.
Oh, what a fucking puss. Yeah. So what I was saying was in Silver League, when you survive an attack like this, it's instinctual to kind of try and catch up the time that you lost, by which I mean getting your second base up and getting your army on the ground. Not thinking strategically and doing strong counterattacks, which would be really effective. And we actually see, look at this, trademark medevac loaded up with 4 Marauders. Unfortunately scouted by Crash. It crossed paths with the observer there. Don't know if that was actually spotted or not. Crash is actually sending over 2 observers. It looks like he wants to keep his scouting information fresh, but didn't see this medevac coming in. I do not see a reaction from it other than the one Void Ray, which is actually in really good intercept position. I don't know if that was luck or good scouting, but it picks it up, and it's going to melt through that medevac if it can't drop its cargo right now. It's going to lose all those Marauders.
Oh, and it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, wiped up real quick. Not even a single probe taken out.
No, so the information trade is definitely in Crash's favor right now. He's got these observers in his opponent's base. He sees that he's still on the one base. He sees that he's going very defensive, turtle style with tanks. He sees that he was trying to do a little drop play as well, so now he'll be paying attention to that. And it looks like he's actually tethered his observer to this one medevac and is going to follow that wherever it goes. And that
but look at this sensor tower coming down. This is not going to work for that little observer there.
Sensor towers don't actually provide detection, so...
Oh, I thought they did.
No, what it does is it's got a huge range on the mini-map. It shows blips for units. It doesn't say what kind of unit it is. It doesn't say what size the unit is. It just, like, if you have a big, massive army outside your door that you can't quite see, a sensor tower will let you know that it's there.
Oh, and look at that right next to it.
And that's going to do a whole lot better. So, where are we? 59 to 49 supply. It looks like Crash has the numbers advantage, and he's definitely got 1,000 minerals and 1,000 gas banked.
You know, and he actually is building his third right now. He finally built that third.
And Stargate comes down there, as well as a bunch of cannons, and he's made a bit of a pylon farm here, so he's counting on Rogue never coming up here to scout this. Even if he's being dropped, he's going to send those drops around the southern edge of the map, not the northern edge. So this is kind of like his ace in the hole, sneaky base, and he's going to go ahead and take full advantage of that by chucking it full of pylons and tech structures. So the Twilight Jump is now going to come down there as well. Tech-wise, what do we see? More Void Rays, and actually doing an Immortal, a couple of Immortals, and just a shit ton of cannons. He can afford it, so why not? He's got great static defenses. He knows he's in the lead. 3 bases to 1. He can basically do whatever he wants now.
Yeah, this is definitely a shitty position for Rogue to be in.
How are we looking on the units tab? 24 workers for Rogue to the 40 workers of Crash. So Rogue's sitting about where he wants to be for one base, except for the fact that we're 19 minutes into this game and there's no excuse for being one base. Crash is just not saturated enough at all. 42 now probes. That's enough for like a base and a half, but 3 base, he's definitely undersaturated, and so there's not even any point in having 3 bases if you can't mine them properly. So
no, but see, remember, this is a cannon rush player. He's not used to being in the game for 20 minutes.
That's right.
Like, he's like, what do I do? Like,
and
my win button didn't work.
Fleet Beacon is on the way.
Oh, might see a mothership.
Yeah. So Cloaked Void Ray, would that be fucking pussy enough for someone who likes the cannon rush?
Yeah, you know, it probably would be. And we're seeing a little red snake sneak across the middle, tag the Zelnaga tower.
Just the one medevac. I don't feel like this is enough. I mean,
no,
I know it's not enough because I can see the opponent's base, but even not seeing it and just knowing how late in the game it is and knowing how long that my opponent has been prepared for this possibility, I would be pushing out with more than 16 units, I think.
Yeah, and he's gonna just walk into a fucking meat grinder here. Flat, flat.
Medevac sacrifices itself for science. It actually hangs on with a thread. So yes, it looks like Mothership was going to be the cause, or the process of no carriers. The Medevac's going to load up, and he's going to scout around. Is he going to go look for a third base? That would be really smart if he did. Or is he just kind of going around a long way to drop? I don't know. But Void Ray, Cloaked Void Ray is going to be out soon. And that could be a pisser for sure.
Yeah, except for all of these fucking Vikings.
Well, yeah, but without detection, they're not going to do any good against Cloaked Void Ray. And here we go, the drop comes in. Is Crash going to respond while these Void Rays, or is he going to keep them hidden? No, he will pull them in, and that's the secret out. 15 lasers up your ass, and you are done. But a ton of Vikings, and they're going to get some kills if they push in there. But they don't want to get too close to all the cannons. 2 Vikings down, the drop comes in. Immortal there is going to clean up all the units that are spooked out. Void Rays clean up the medevac, and still got units in it, and they're also going to sweep up the rest of the Vikings. So that's looking really, really nice for Crash now. Still 3 base to 2. Rogue's got his second base up, but it's not saturated, and he does not have the units to do so either. So giant numbers advantage, giant money advantage, giant tech advantage. What does Rogue do?
You know, I just think this is one of those moments where you pull out the good old Terran instinct of we're the best. You just, you know, just pretend you're America in World War II.
Okay.
You know.
And if you fail that, then you just lift off all your buildings, fly them to the corners of the map, and then go AFK for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck you, guy.
You might be able to kill me, but I individually set all my workers to run in circles in random directions.
Right. Yeah. I built pylons at places where there aren't even bases, so you'll never scout them.
Oh, man.
Jesus. Well, it looks like we have a lull here, so I'm going to go ahead and put some scotch into my stomach.
Yeah, it sounds good. So what is the drink of the day?
Clan McGregor Scotch whiskey.
Oh, you know, I have a, well, it's called McNaughton, but it's from Canada.
Well, that's a little unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
We're going to see an observer in the northeast position spots an SCV. He might be thinking, hey, you're not planning on trying to build a third base, are you? If he does, he can probably just leave that observer there for good now, and he'll have all the timing information he needs if and when Rogue chucks down that third command center, which is, right now. So that's well spotted, and carriers are actually on the way, as well as Protoss air weapons too, and some shield upgrades out of the forge. So it looks like Crash is going to just stick with this air motif, and truth be told, that might actually suit Rogue well enough, because Vikings are a great counter to air units, and Marines don't do too shabby as well. The difficulty is going to be catching up in the numbers game, because he's still 50 supply behind and down 1 base. And if I take a quick look at the vision here, he does not know that the Protoss is on 3 base at all.
No, definitely not.
The mothership is out. It's 180 out of 200 energy, so it's got enough for a couple of vortexes if it does come to that. The carriers are out. They are on 2-1 plus the 2 Protoss shield upgrade, which we rarely ever see. And I think that's going to be like an unstoppable army for Crash. Rogue's really going to have to pull something out of his hat here.
You know, this mothership is just reaching full energy, so we're gonna, there's definitely a problem here for Rogue. I couldn't remember his name. Fat Gingerson.
Well, it's at the top of your screen, so you can just look there. And a Dark Shrine, just to add insult to injury. And I guess that's smart, because he's already shown his hand. Rogue knows that there's a lot of air units out, so cloaked ground units might not be anticipated. Unfortunately, Rogue, he does use missile turrets quite well, but it seems like he's actually only got the 1 in the back this game, so DTs could come right up the front undetected at this point. It's just rough. When you get late game against the Terran, they generally have a lot of energy for scans available. And so DTs lose a bit of their edge, but that's not to say that they're bad. What else is coming out here?
You know, I'm just really depressed about this top base for Rogue. There's no saturation here. 1 mule dropped. I would be using all of my mules on this top base.
So what has he got? 1, 2... He's got... Well, he can only do 2 more right now, but yeah, you're right. I mean, he shouldn't be delaying at all. He should be dropping it down right now. And an Immortal is going to roll in here and show that, yes, Crash actually knows you're here. So now it would be a bad idea to drop mules. And those 3 SCVs should probably relocate themselves quite quickly. And look at the damage coming out of this Immortal. Oh, melted by 20 Marines, but there's no hiding it now. Base number 3 is up and everybody knows it. And that one Immortal took it down to half health, so I don't think Crash is going to have any trouble producing enough units to kill the rest of it off.
No, I think it's kind of funny here. If you look at the mid base right off of that third to the left, 4 Marines are just sitting here. Crash still has that observer just keeping an eye on the whole situation.
Yep.
He's very, very good at keeping his eyes on things. And then as you head down, if you just keep heading down on the map, observer, 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 and they're just right outside of the range of that sentry or the sensor tower.
Yeah, you're right.
He's really good at just keeping his eye on his opponent.
He has a whole wall of vision there, and that's why he feels pretty safe to go ahead and move in his mothership with this cloaked army.
Yeah, his Dark Templar come in here on the top base, and they're going to slice everything up. You know, kind of show his hand a little bit, but without any detection here. Oh, a scan drops. They're going to get tore up, and while that's going on, I'm hoping he's going to move in his army here to the south.
I don't even mind that he did that. I think it's stupid that he kind of took on the rest of his army, and he's going to lose his entire mothership because the rest of the army wants to drop
what
with
the
it.
fuck?
Oh, that was a huge and he's still not moving. He's not vortexing. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Why would you do this?
Oh, what a terrible mismanagement.
Oh, man.
And all of those Vikings, I thought that was beautiful. The DTs, it doesn't matter that they were seen up top, because that pulled the army out of position. It made this huge window for Crash to move in here with this cloaked air army of doom. And he kind of forgot to bring the army with the cloak. He just brought the cloak, and that doesn't work so well.
Oh, and look at this. There's just going to be a supply here. They're just picking up all the fucking ground units, and they're going to move in here. And as this is Silver League, sometimes it takes way too fucking long. But, you know...
well, this is... I feel like this is British fighter pilots, like, going against the German Zeppelins. Like,
yeah.
Hey, we're not coming back from this one, gents, but we got to do what we got to do.
They're still throwing bricks through each other's, like cloth wings here.
Right. A bunch of carriers, but I'm not sure if they've all got their units up there yet. Oh, one medevac goes down completely full of units, but the other 3 get to unload completely, and that's a bunch of Marines. Does he have stim? Because I'm not seeing it used. No, he does not. He forgot to use stim this game. And so he doesn't get shit done.
Oh, man.
What a giant mistake.
No, this is definitely a way more back and forth than I figured. That initial cannon rush essentially crippled Rogue, and he's just not giving up.
Oh,
but
he does have stim. Huh.
You know, Crash unfortunately has no idea how to play this far into a game. We're seeing the 4th come down from Rogue. He's keeping all of his money real low. He's spending money as soon as he gets it.
Yep.
And Crash is sitting here on $2 grand, having no idea what the fuck to do with himself.
Yeah.
He's just jerking off.
The production tab says it all. 4 Vikings coming out, that's smart. 6 Marines at a time, that's smart. Still making SCVs, he hasn't forgotten about macro, that's smart. What's the Protoss doing? Cannons! That's what I'm comfortable with. I'm going to continue to make cannons.
Yeah.
I heard Void Rays were a good unit. Should I make 1 of those at a time? Yes, that's what I should do. I should make 1. I should make 1 of them. The mothership, I guess he's decided to give her a second try. It's a pity he kind of wasted the one that had 200 energy in lieu of the one that had none. But
Yeah.
now there's another one of those. So that went so well last time, you might as well give it another chance.
Yeah. The good old Protoss try.
And look what he allowed Rogue to do. I mean, he had every opportunity to choke Rogue off into 1, maybe 2 bases, and now he's sitting on 4.
Yeah, he has given up the economic advantage that he created for himself. The rush is super risky. You would never do that against anyone who knew what the fuck they were doing. And
here comes the big one.
This is why. This is why you would never do it. Because you'll just get fucking stomped on.
11 Vikings wander in, and they're gonna pick off that mothership too, and down she goes!
God.
Mothership number 2 is down. She gets 1 vortex off, and I don't know how many Vikings made it into there, but they're gonna pop out in a moment.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, whatever wasn't killed, I
got
guess.
left behind.
That looks like about 8, and they do unfortunately get shredded, but that's, I don't even care. When you're up, when you should have lost the game like half an hour ago, and you're on 4 base, and you can throw Vikings away and it doesn't matter because your opponent doesn't know how to macro, I think he should just keep on, just rally Vikings in there. Just one at a time, I don't even care. They're like free units at this point when your opponent is so bad. Giant mass of Marines are on the map. How many is that? That's 3 times 8, 24. 5 times 8 is 40 Marines. Big pack of 40 Marines. They're on 1, 2. I'd like to see some more upgrades coming out for them. Getting +3 weapons, but no more +2 armor coming out.
Are they going to take out this destructible debris and take a 5th base? That's what I want to see.
Yeah, look at him.
That's what I want. Yeah.
Superior macro kept me in from this really horrible cannon rush. I guess I'll just keep on doing that macro thing that seems to be working for me. And why not? And it looks like... No, okay, so the observer wall is still kind of in effect. So Crash knows this. If we look at Crash's vision. No, Crash does not. That observer is out of position. It can't actually see that the destructible debris was cleared.
Oh, man.
So this is going to pop up, and he's not going to know about it until a refinery is built. And by then it's going to be too late. Although those Marines are kind of slinking away now. So what is he trying to do? Colossus transition. Okay. Seeing a bunch of Marines on the map, I'm okay with the Colossus transition. He's getting his extended thermal lance upgrade. He's continuing his air upgrades as well. He's getting mothership number 3 for the game. And more Void Ray. Like, that's been working really well for him.
You know, it really would work well if he didn't, like, throw his mothership into battles head first.
Yep, here's an engagement. All those Marines tried walking up a ramp into cannons, and they decided, you know, maybe we should wait a minute. Maybe we should scan first before we go up ramps. That might be good. Nonetheless, he's aware they are there. He has not seen base number 4, but it looks like he's going to go and look for it. And he will find it. Big group of Marines kind of be mismanaged for a second. No, they stop and they clear up 5 Stalkers for 3. Taking a bunch of cannon fire and taking up... Oh, they might have even seen that air army.
Oh, but they're just fucking moving.
Yep. Stutter step right to the middle line and clear up all of that. So base number 4 is going to be neutered. And these Void Rays are going to come in and try and do something about it. There's a big scam, they can knock some down, but no, Rogue does lose his big pack of 40 Marines. And what did he get for it? Well, he learned that there's base number 4. He learned that there is, in fact, a fleet beacon down. Oh, and that's where all the tech buildings are. Check that out. There's a Stargate. There's a Twilight Council. There's a Dark Shrine. So maybe I should drop this in the near future. I see another big pack moving, and that's going to be Vikings. 17 Vikings now moving across the map for Rogue. And he saw the big air army, and he's going to try and knock that out of the sky before it becomes too dangerous. And I like that. Flying over cannons, I don't like that so much. But they're going to get a free kill on this carrier that just popped out. But no, it's like they're not paying attention. Yes, they do stop, knock that down. That's a good win. Carrier's not cheap. And they're going to get another mothership kill. Holy shit! You were so stupid, Crash. Oh, so the whole air army flies in, led by...
Holy shit.
And it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. They lost all the Vikings. Vikings are basically a free unit. How many times can he make them? 4, apparently, is how many times he can make a mothership, because he's going to try it again.
Oh my god, why would you just keep making it? Just stop.
Well, because he watched someone on stream, some pro kept winning games with Mothership, so obviously that's all you have to do is keep making them, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, Crash, for the first time in the last 22 minutes, is going to go on the offensive. And he's got an Immortal Colossus Stalker half army marching across the map, accompanied by 8, 10, 12, 13 Void Rays and half a dozen carriers. So that's a brutal army, I'm not going to lie. The number advantage is still in Crash's favor somehow. And this is just going to race. And I don't know that Rogue actually has some production to knock this back.
You know what's sad about this? It actually pisses me off. It actually pisses me off. If Crash wins at this point, it just like, it shows that cheese dicking will get you anything.
Yeah, it validates his fucking small penis.
Yeah.
And he's actually wasting time and allowing...
Oh, and here comes the fucking Viking military.
Out of position, though. And that's going to be 3 damage for Crash again while he mows down this base here.
Oh, God.
Here come the Vikings. He's not even paying attention. Crash is going to lose units while on move command. Oh, he finally stopped. No, he keeps moving. Just hit the hold button and you will win. You have so many units. He's just letting these Marines fucking rape him right up the ass pipe as well. All the carriers fall without doing any damage whatsoever. The ground units are on move command as well. They try to run through the whole mass of Marines. And surprise, you can't walk through them. And look how many Void Ray are going to run away. 16 Void Rays.
Oh man, it's just, it's embarrassing. Fuck, Crash, kill yourself.
Yeah. I hope Crash watches this and says, you know what I'm going to do in my next game? Try and cannon rush again. Because that's the only thing I know how to fucking do.
maybe he'll start playing as Terran. Like,
yeah. His Terran are OP. Terran are so fucking overpowered. That's bullshit. That guy fucking cheats. And now Rogue's going to elevator his ground units up into the main and start clearing out production facilities because Crash lost his whole army. Crash is actually down 15 units now.
Oh my god.
The unit and the economy advantage. 2 bases to 4, so I mean he took a lot of damage, but he's still making stuff. He's still popping out missile turrets, which may not be the best. He's recreating command center number 3. He's trying to reestablish his economy. I don't like that there's a ton of Marines standing around jacking off, but oh! The missile turrets are actually going down offensively. He's building turrets outside of his opponent's base.
Oh, good show. Why is he standing here? Why is he standing?
Crash.
Why are you standing here? Just push. Push, you fucking asshole.
Let's look at his camera. He's busy trying to do money. He's trying to make an economy again. With a little bit of a contain going on. But no, I mean, you're right. He needs to be pushing. He does not need to be pushing into the natural, though. Because if you look at how many cannons are still there, that would be bad. What he should be doing is knocking out the main, just clearing it out, and then relocating and taking out the tech structures at the fort. Because they were pretty much wide open.
Unfortunately, the main head was so bare bones.
It doesn't matter. Taking out that Nexus is good because that's 200 energy less chrono boost. 100 energy less chrono boost. So that's 4 less chronos. You can't produce probes from there now. The refinery thing's not doing that good. It don't matter. You might as well just clean it out. It's better than doing nothing. And what is he going to do? He's actually making multiple command centers at a time. So he's just going to like go super economy. 47 minutes in now. 5 base to 3 base, and the tables have turned, but it doesn't look like this is going to end anytime soon. Not with that big-ass cannon farm sitting out there.
No, it's just... God, I would quit if I was Crash. There's no way... You know, because
he's got mothership number 4?
5? 6? I don't know.
12?
Oh, look, a couple of fucking Colossus are gonna move and get fucked.
Yep, they didn't make it very far.
Suck dick, Colossus. God.
That's gotta be depressing for Crash. He's not out of money. I mean, if you look at his 3rd base, it's got a lot of minerals left in it. And base number 4 is pretty much mined out. So he's on one base, but it's like a thick one base. He's just not doing a lot with it. He's making more cannons, more static defense. He's making a robo facility? Okay. He wants to stick with cooperative. And mothership number 90, taking fire from these Vikings, gets down a reasonable vortex for once, and then more Vikings come in, and it falls. How many? This has got to be a record. And as soon as that vortex expires, look at that. More Marines, more Vikings pop out. And he just shits all over Crash, and shits in his breakfast, and shits on his dad. But Crash,
abysmal.
Well done. I was sure you had him too. What a good-mannered motherfucker. I am honestly shocked by that.
Yeah, you know, that's not something that I'm used to seeing out of some cockfag cannon rush.
That's the first GG I've ever seen in my entire life. 50-minute game, and once again, Rogue pulls out a beautiful win. Well deserved. That was actually kind of fun too. Despite, I thought he was going to be steamrolled at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been Killing Esports. I'm Inglewood. I'm with Snurdaperds, and we're doing this shit again. So let us know if you like it. Let us know if you hate it, and if you hate it, eat my shit.